was lost in the memory for a moment there. How can I help?
Did you need something?
This all feels like a tries to pinch me. I will smack them in the face.
Found a clutch of heat leeches, breeding in the utility section the other day.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble. Visitors? Sergeant Booth at your service. Not if I've got anything. For real, though. We get the occasion. As much as someone's last name, friends, acquaintances, and... Well, it ain't drugs if that's what you... Nothing to worry about any. They ain't as badass as they... Don't let me keep you.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
A friend offered me a nice cushy office job.
Hey there.
Just passing through or here to stay?
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octa. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. Aurora, huh? No. No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well... Well then, we have nothing left to discuss.
I wish there was more to do around here. Drinking gets old.
Yo, hey. I'm Manaki. Feel... Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking... It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right? Cool. That's what we... Yo, stay good out there.
You bring me that finder's fee, or are you here to waste my... Sure, go ahead. You shoot me and the TA will have bounty on it. Listen, love, I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off, so either... You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
A reduced noise ordinance is in effect every night from 2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around. Smartest decision you've... You again? Look, either Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single you see... Okay. Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. Yeah, sure. If the trade authority vote... Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the boat. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way... Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the... His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find... Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most...
Think I was Vanguard material, until I discovered that space travel turns my stomach in knots.
Something I can help you with? Adler Camp. What? Play what game? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mine. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. Well, look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? What games? What? Oh my god. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to...
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official QC channels or our transporting partners. Adherence to this law is imperative in order to avoid unwanted infestations.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that. He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy. You know, if you like this kind of work, you think you can handle running with my, That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's sick. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you.
You're good enough to join our crew. You're funny. I hate so. Before I put you to work, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. On board that ship, you'll find a trader named Austin Rake. This job isn't about the loot. Keep whatever worthless junk is on that ship. Just remember, the only... Kill Rake, if you want my advice. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't. I've been tracking Rake for months. He changes his location and identities, but you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a... Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first... Back then he had a different name and a different identity. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And...
cz.25. We do not want any trouble. All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. All right, you can dock. We will talk then.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Don't need to smash the bank.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us, and you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name, then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship. That is fair. We do not... Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
Thank you, Four. I think we should go.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies. This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen. Of course you can, sweet. How is it that you... It was nice talking to you again.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Rakana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make... I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out if you screw up, and I wind up looking like an ass. Be careful what you wish for. You screw up bad enough, and I just might. And now that you know the deal, it's time to... See what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Vessel ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Commander Conde wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the gun. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Hello.
Drink too much coffee.
First mission on the books and no casualties.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you? 2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, let me know if you need anything else.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at this. Suffice to say, I do. I know it's a delicate tightrope. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know there was concern after what happened with the Regana coming to her rescue. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you... Then it worked. You're in. So, now it's time for the next phase.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up...
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson. The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She's a force to be reckoned with. Yes, you pass your first. But before we get to... Just remember...
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution.
So what's next for you on Neighbors? The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet. You can rest assured, if the Crimson Fleet had any access to our whereabouts, as long as you're here, excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. You'll want to know the individual.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually. This will also give us...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my... Keep up the good work. We'll expect...
Ghana made it to port with 0 casualties. Nicely done.
We don't have a full map of the fleet's roster. The members change too quickly. That's right. It's something we've requested a while. Once we finalize everything and run a few tests, we'll... Sure, we have a database of... However, I imagine when you're done, you'll be able to generate far. The system was originally called Alpha Ophiuchi, until a flag was planted. Since it was crucial that space... They could have just as easily labeled it Crimson Fleet, so I'm guessing the pirates themselves were responsible for... Over the years... Good luck on the Key.
Excuse me.
time, feel free to bug out. We don't need our golden goose getting scratched, because the bounty on your head gets... Yeah, so now we got two camps. About... Oh, we're way different. We got actual ambition. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive.
Pound them to dust!
was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab you? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credit. Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some back. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you... But, all that aside, pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Might look a little beat up on... Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactic Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Cricks. Good evening, Mr. Cricks.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for
accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here.
Pirates in history?
Of course you've got to pay for it.
Or do they simply
Remember,
sputter
on the key,
subsisting on
credits
freighters,
are
deep space privateers?
What the hell is this?
So are we to assume that you're taking
hang on, Nav.
that Jasper
Before you get
Criggs
pissed,
is
I've got my
moving
hands
on
full.
to bigger and better things in his
Jasmine,
life?
sweetie.
That's spot
I'm
on,
trying
Gail.
to give a tour here.
That's
So you want to
exactly
tell me why
why
those
you're
damn
here.
doors are sealed?
Interesting.
It's called a malfunction.
Well, then, would you
know,
mind sharing
that thing
with us
I spend most of my day
exactly what
dealing
your
with? Believe me,
particular
my people are on it.
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
Have a little faith for once. Aww. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
So tell us about Jasper Criggs's...
Ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Brooke, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework. Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Criggs had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I've
Bradley
probably got
from the
it.
Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how high. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray?
It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if you bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of... Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, for Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain... Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that... Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, he holds the trigger, but we all... It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off. Now, let me get you set up. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm Is the interview over now? Getting into the system is a piece of... Anyway, I need you... Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time. Oh, you know, smuggling, piracy, taking... If Neva's chosen wisely. No, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it. The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
Where did your stellar rise to infamy be?
Yeah?
Need something?
Need a drink? Bog at the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
So there I am, the UC security on my tail, and my grav drive just chokes. And you know what I find out there? The fattest leech I've ever seen. One nearly got me dusted.
Hey, champ. I'm including this month's list of parts I need for the key.
That last job didn't pan out. I need something bigger.
If I had a billion creds, I'd run my own city, like Bayou. Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
A slow ship will get you caught. Talk to Jazz if you need upgrades.
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing. So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll... Neva's the only one who calls me that. To you and everyone else, it's... Neva's mine, so don't be getting... She may be a little rough around the... There's no one better. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books if that's... I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. We got the best selection. No. You buy from me, you're worried. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? Anything that keeps the UC, just let me know when you want to talk. Truth is, of course, I wouldn't have needed rescue. Delgado plucked me out of space. I took one look. No, but just remember, I've got plenty of good. Anything ship-related? All business and no... Oh, yeah, nothing like...
protects our own, but you turn against us.
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
Rook? You're still standing. Hand me that bag.
Every captain here has earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
My prices may be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to... I was raised fleet. We'd always lived She figured if... It's been non-stop. Even as a kid, It's amazing how just having... Between my mama and the fleet, real-life skills, if you know what... I sell a little bit of everything. Neuroamps. Anything that's rare. Haha. No? Always a pleasure.
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making those credits.
Let's see what we have now. What'll it be, friend? Buying? A well-kept appearance gives you the more respect. The fleet's got an impressive commerce. They even managed to business on the key is like Noah. There are a few who share that. You'd think they're successful, regardless, as long... I left a similar lifestyle behind. A lot of the rooks here see freedom and lawlessness, but that's only... True freedom is not having a bounty on your head. Let's just say with the credits I am at. So, business it is. Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
Please tell me you know exactly what materials you need. You know my sister, and you're still alive. You either somehow... Best not to think about it too much. It's a general store. Mostly junk that raw material. I don't do small. Just to make it quick. We're done here? Great.
Still have nightmares about that job in Cheyenne. Was worth every credit.
Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. Everyone all? Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never... But just in case I need to spell it out for you, Good thing I'm not here to impress. I carry most of the standard. Occasionally. Just don't screw me over or I'll... Oh, we all have trust issues. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust. You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says otherwise is I... Oh, please, I don't... All I care about... I'd argue, Boggs. A good gun's what makes... Kinetic, electromag... Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Too many missions. Not enough time. The right protective gear can make all the difference. Well, only the best. Metal plated for when... All made by you. What, me? Nah. My friends like to say it. Yep. Well, only the best... Stay safe out there.
As long as you put the fleet first, you won't have any problem.
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for
Always listen to no one.
I've got bounties in every system. It's never catch me.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, the two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining it.
Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you. Which means you... If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, you are already in too deep to quit. And I can... All right, let's go. When you sign up with the... You stay loyal, or...
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brain.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with it.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last note.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing. Since you two seem so eager to move forward. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that?
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credit.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location? Before Crix left the fleet, somewhere down the line, if we're gonna beat them...
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on... Crix left a lot of big talk on that...
When we get our hands on Crix's... Exactly. Now, okay. And to that end, the next stop is the lock. Since Mathis doesn't...
After just about finishing operations, nothing more than a pirate ship with no personality.
We may not have official security on the key, but we are always looking out for traitors.
Don't you have business on Suvarall?
Grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an early brown lager and I'm good.
Credits if you could do the thing with the knife.
You're out of your damn mind. Last rook that tried that lost 2 fingers. Guy before her bled out and dropped dead.
Yeah, all right. What about Dirty?
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Let me just ask you one final question.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Good luck with the mission.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? Ship services? You need it, I've got it. If you've got the credits, sounds like fun.
You either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got all business and... Don't. Sounds like fun.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time.
Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things around here. All right, listen up. We are here to dig up whatever you pick up. Don't... If that was supposed to be a joke...
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, you do it. If that doesn't work for you, just say so.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing...
sweat.
Here we are.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now.
Then crank up your suit heat. All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. And we are it. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Pull it out. Hostile? up and look to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah.
Story. It's not a story, Alice. It's history.
Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
What the heck?
Take them all down! Must be a nest. I bet.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop.
Enough already! I should have known better than to. Now let's see. Since you are so.
This is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? The plan? Let's face it, You think he rigged that? I get that we're done. Why? Because that's what his loyal... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. And in case you missed it, that... Oh, fine. You know, for a second there, I was... Now, let's find a way out. I guess that's one way through.
Okay, Zouch. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way?
Answer if you can. Is anyone up there? Use the intercom up there if you can. Anyone still alive up there? Can either of you hear me?
If we get out of here, remind me to thank
Is anyone there?
for hanging us out to dry.
Quit screwing around and pick up. So the two of you made it, huh? You kidding? After what just happened? After that ice fall? I didn't know what to think. I figured the two of you were... Don't worry, it all goes down. We have obviously been cut off, so I think first, I want you to keep... And second, try and dig up... I'll make it easy for you. If you find any, this really isn't that. Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright idea.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.